Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Sean Lilquist. I'm an English teacher here at Fall Creek High School. I've had the pleasure of directing tonight's comedy, Done to Death. It's a very special show. We've got several graduating seniors who are here, so it'll be sort of an emotional comedy, if you will. Just a reminder, there will be a 10-minute intermission between Acts 1 and 2. Act 1 does contain two scenes, Scene 1 and Scene 2, so please don't instinctively get up between the two scenes. The curtain will close, we'll adjust for Scene 2, and then we'll open again. During the 10-minute intermission, we'll be providing some small refreshments out at the table on the house, so feel free to enjoy. And they put a lot of work into it. They've been very focused on their comedic timing, so feel free to laugh, guffaw, and enjoy. Thank you again for coming.
Takes you over in October.
I found it.
What?
There's a light board over here with a bunch of little switches.
Oh, try something.
Ready?
Go ahead.
How's that?
Fantastic. Or Laurence Olivier, I'd never forget you. Try another one.
This one's number 5.
Jessica, it's yellow. You've made me look like Lon Chaney.
Here it is. It's a giant switch. Ready?
Go ahead. Jessica, this is a dreary place.
It's an exact replica, so it's just more sets. Oh, you're right. I wouldn't be caught dead here.
Well, many people have been.
Oh, that's good, Whitney. Your sense of humor is coming back. Now what should we do?
Oh, silly girl. Have a martini, of course.
We'll walk through this idea.
If I can like it.
Here, hold these.
Dreadful.
Well, the furniture's not even right. Everything's facing out there.
It has to. That's where the audience is.
I know that. I mean, if this were right, the furniture would be in clusters.
Conversational units, as we call them.
That's correct. Would you like an olive?
Naturally. But if it went facing out there, the audience would be able to see the actors' faces.
Which would be a lot better in some cases.
Naturalistic theater, as we call it.
You're not getting an olive. It's like that dirty little thing you saw off Broadway.
Parts of it were enjoyable.
You're a dirty old man. Whoever would invest in Here's to death, murder, violence, and mayhem.
But with sophistication.
With sophistication, cheers.
Cheers. Now I think right for the world.
Hey,
Don't do that.
sorry, but I suddenly thought of something chaotic. What happens if we don't like the others,
One can't like everyone.
but we sign a contract?
It's good money.
You have exactly the right phrase at exactly the right time.
Even if we despise the others, it would be good to get back to work again. Me sitting at the typewriter, you pacing back and forth, swapping ideas.
Bickering is what you mean.
But we don't really so much bicker as perhaps have slight disagreements from time to time.
Like the time you wanted to hurl a hatchet into the girl's back.
Aren't you ever going to forget that?
It was such a bloody idea. Our readers would have put the book then and there. From us, they expect pleasant fruits, a simple poison, a quick shot in the dark, even a stab in the back of the genteel like with a hatchet. But hatchets? Really, Blake, you must have been drinking early that day.
Trying to change the pattern.
You don't change pattern, it pays off.
Paid off.
Paid off. But people still read our books, don't they?
Yeah, from the dentist's office. You're right.
We have more than enough to be comfortable for the rest of our lives, and I don't regret one moment of it. But you're right. I'm getting excited about going back to work again.
Time our stuff came back into vogue anyhow.
We really brought murder to a new high, didn't we? We were like an art gallery. All these new ones are like butcher shops.
I wish someone else would get here. I feel rather stupid sipping a martini in an empty sound studio.
It will soon be bustling with authors. They certainly make these sets realistic, don't they?
I believe that's the point.
It's just canvas. I could swear it was a wall. And that ceiling, I suppose it's just for acoustics.
Probably. Hello! See? No echo.
Hello!
Voice is changing.
Over here, follow the bleed.
This isn't the vault, isn't it?
Wait till you get where we are.
It's a woman.
Must be Mildred T. Maxwell.
I made it.
Oh, those lights are bright, aren't they?
Stand in the right color and it'll take 10 years off of you.
Nothing could do that short of a visit to Lord's. How do you do? I'm Mildred C. Maxwell.
We've read everything you've ever written.
Why, thank you, dear. A few million more like you, and I wouldn't have to be here right now. And you must be Mr. Summers.
Oh, wrong.
I hate to be wrong.
Whitney Allen. That's my wife, Jessica.
Ah, I should have known. The martinis.
Would you like one?
Never drink on a job, dear. Coagulates the mind. And let me say, I've read everything you've ever written.
Good. We're even.
But I had no idea you were so like your books.
In what way?
I mean, everyone in the murder started out with a charming couple sipping a martini, and then things happened. It was like a trade run.
We have to maintain the image.
Besides, I didn't enjoy martinis.
So do I, dear, but I never made a career out of it. Well, where are the others?
No one else has showed up yet.
Honestly now, what do you think of this whole thing?
Well, it should be delightful fun if we don't end up fighting.
Every bee to his own bonnet, as I always say.
I wondered what you always said.
You are like your books. Marvelous. I wish I were. I try to be, but it never comes off somehow.
How do you mean?
I mean, my plots are so thoroughly organized, and my characters so spectacularly logical, but in reality, I have trouble balancing my checkbook. Never think it for my murders, would you?
Oh, certainly not. Those murders are brilliantly plotted. It's not like a geometry problem. Many's the time I've said to Jessica, we could use more of your ingenuity.
And many's the time I've wished for your comic flair for the urbane.
Whitney, this collaboration is going to be perfect. We're getting along like a house of fire already.
Mutual respect, that's what all authors should have.
Especially mystery authors who are dated.
Nonsense, we're not dating. Your stories are still as alive and thrilling as ever.
But we've only hinted at sex and we avoid violence whenever possible.
Ah, but mine are timeless. The unusual murder, the interfering detective, then call everyone into a room and expose the murderer. That's the basis of all good murder stories.
Not anymore, I'm